Hello guys, so there isn't a YouTube video on how to do maintenance on your flex drive or your kayak. Oops. So I thought I'd do a quick video on that, showing you a step-by-step on how to do this. I actually was making mistakes left and right until I did something magical. I read the manual. So for you that don't have the manual and would really like to have an opportunity to learn how to do this, this is a quick brief video for you. I recommend some shop towels so that you don't have to worry about getting grease on your boat when you're working on this. And you're gonna use a standard 1/8 Allen wrench and just work your way to get these two removed. Get them removed. 2 bolts. If you're gonna use the grease that Jackson Kayak provides with their with the flex drive, I recommend that you're very careful because this tip breaks off. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but that tip could break off and it could be left inside of your drive. You definitely don't want that to happen. So according to the manual, you're supposed to do 8 to 12, or excuse me, 10 to 12 pumps of grease. So while simultaneously, moving the pedals around so that that grease can distribute evenly. I'm almost done on this tube. But I actually prefer to use my own personal grease gun for this because it allows me to pump the grease into the bolts while I'm actually turning the pedals. Shake it off of there, put it back on here. Use a shop towel so you don't get your pedals greasy and then you're having your foot slip everywhere while you're on the water. Wouldn't be a good thing. Take it off of there. Put more grease on this one. There you go, like that. Again, highly recommend that you have some shop towels so you don't get your boat full of grease. And you can always clean up any residue that you have. I'm gonna try to push that in there a little bit. Now place my bolts back on there by hand. You want to do this by hand so that you don't cross and mess up the thread on putting these on. And just tighten them enough. It doesn't really say whether you put too much behind it when you do so, when you tighten it. Just, hand tight works. So once we're done with that, clean it up. Another thing that I do, because this will happen to you while you're on the water, and this is the last thing that you want to happen because this happened to me the other day. It's a pain. Also on the manual it says to use a torque wrench and tighten it to maybe 25 pounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to avoid this problem. And what I'm using is this is a 5/16 Allen wrench. And hold the pedal. Tighten it. You can tell that it's really loose because I was out on the water the other day and it fell out. Oops. Make sure it's tight until you hear that click. That means you got your 25 pounds of torque. 25 pounds of torque on there. And just get the pedals moving a few more times. That's it. You completed the maintenance on this. Again, highly recommend that you tighten these bolts because they do come off loose on the water. Time will tell. I guess I'll come back, make another video if I have that problem again, now that I've actually used the torque wrench now to tighten these up. All right, good luck guys.